morning children. Welcome to class 4 EVS. Children, we had started chapter 10 our earth. In this chapter till now we have completed the introduction of the earth, the position of planet earth in the universe and the sun and the earth. Children, today we are going to read about the shape of the earth and rotation. So children, let us start the chapter. So children, where do we live? We live on earth. Children, we live on earth with all around plants and animals. Children, we live on the earth along with plants and animals. So children, the earth is one of the 9 planets that revolves around the sun in solar system. So children, as we have read in our previous chapter, the earth is one of the 9 planets that revolves around the sun in the solar system. So children, earth is round like a ball. We can say it is spherical in shape. So children, as we were studying in our previous chapter that earth is round like a ball, we can say it is spherical in shape. So children, let us understand what is this spherical shape. So children, let us discuss. Our next topic is the shape of the earth. So let us discuss about the shape of the earth in detail. So children, let us understand the difference between round but flat and spherical. So children, as we keep on saying, earth look flat. So let us understand what is this round but flat and spherical. So here we are going to understand what is spherical and what is round but flat. Children, what do you see on the screen? Children, what do you see on the screen? Here we have two things. First one is 1 rupee coin. This is 1 rupee coin. So children, this is nothing but 1 rupee coin. It is round. This 1 rupee coin is round in shape, but children, it is flat. It is round as well as flat. Children, there is another picture on the screen, that is a ball. Children, this is a ball. It is spherical shape. That means it is also round, but it is spherical in shape. It is not flat, children. It is spherical in shape. So this is round and flat. This one is round and flat, and this one is spherical shape. So children, let us see the next picture. Children, here we can see a bangle. So children, this bangle is round but flat. This bangle is a bangle. This bangle is round but flat. So children, this bangle is round but flat, whereas here we have a marble. Children, here is a marble. This is spherical in shape. So children, can you see the difference between the two? This one is round but flat and this one is spherical. So children, here we have two shapes. This bangle is round. It is round but flat, whereas this ball, it is marble, is spherical in shape. So children, our next picture is, children, in the first picture, that is a plate. This is a plate. Children, here is the picture of plate. This plate is round and flat. So here we can say it is round but flat, whereas children, next picture is a lemon. Next picture is of a lemon. Here this lemon is spherical in shape. It is round and spherical in shape. So children, I hope by now you have understood what is round but flat and what is spherical. So similarly children, the earth is also a spherical. So the shape of the earth is spherical. I hope now you will not get confused. Let us see once again what is round and spherical. Let us see. Here is the difference between round and spherical children. Mostly you people get confused with round and spherical. What is round and flat and what is spherical. So let us see what is round but flat and what is spherical. So children, here we have some picture through which we will be able to understand what is round and spherical. Now here children, in the first picture we have 1 rupee coin. So children, in the first picture we have 1 rupee coin. This one is round but flat. It is round but flat, whereas this ball is spherical in shape. So children, can you see the difference between both the shapes? This one is round and flat and this one is spherical. So ball is a spherical in shape and the coin is round but flat in shape. Now next picture is marble and a bangle. A bangle is round and flat in shape. Children, bangle is round and flat in shape, whereas this marble is spherical in shape. Can you see the difference between both the shapes children? What is spherical and what is round but flat? So the bangle is round but flat and the marble is spherical in shape. Let us see the third one. Now here we have a plate. Children, you all must have seen plate. It is round but it is flat. Children, it is also round but it is flat. But a lemon, children, a lemon, it is spherical in shape. This lemon is spherical in shape. So children, a plate is round but flat and a lemon is spherical in shape. Children, I hope by now you must have understood difference between a round but flat shape and spherical shape. So our earth is spherical in shape. Children, our earth is spherical in shape. It is just like a football. Now from here children, it is somewhat flat from here and bulging from the center. It is bulging out or it is round from from both the sides and it is flat here. It is just like an orange. Children, the shape of the earth is just like an orange and we call it as spherical. The shape of the earth is spherical. So children, by now you must have understood about the shape of the earth. But children, there is a story behind the shape of the earth. Let us see how people proved that the earth is spherical. So we will try to understand through a story how it was proved that the earth is spherical in shape. Previously children, long ago, people thought that earth is round and flat. So that is why they were afraid to sail a boat. As you know children, in those days river or the sea was one of the main mode of transport. People used to move from one place to another using ships or boats. So people were afraid to sail in the sea or the ocean. Why? They thought if they go near the edge of the earth, they would fall or would fall down. So let us understand the story children. What were the concept and how it was proved that earth is spherical in shape. The shape of the earth. Here you can see the picture. Children, as we have studied in the chapter that long ago people believed that earth was flat. So children, long ago the people thought that earth was flat. In about 15th century. So children, in about 15th century, two scientists or the two explorers, the children, uh, the two explorers tried to find out that the actual shape of the earth. So children, let us see. So children, people thought that the earth is flat. What do the people think about the shape of the earth? In olden days or long ago, people thought that earth is flat. They thought earth was flat. How they come to know about the actual shape of the earth? Let us find out. So children, these were the two explorers who found that the earth, these two went through the sea. So children, these two scientists, first was Christopher Columbus and the second was Ferdinand Magellan. So children, these two scientists went on the long journey all over the earth. They went many times and found that the earth is round. So children, these two were the scientists who sailed around the earth and found that the earth is round. Children, in those days, after that the people came to know that earth was not flat, it was actually round and spherical. So children, these were the two scientists, Christopher Columbus and Ferdinand Magellan, who proved that by going across while sailing across the earth, they found that there was no edge on the earth. If they go around the earth, they will not fall down, as the shape of the earth was round or it is spherical. That is why when they sailed across the earth, they did not fall down and they were able to explore that the shape of the earth is spherical. Now, the people who thought that the earth is flat, like this, children. Previously they thought that the earth is somewhat like this, and now after these two scientists found that the earth was spherical, they understood that actually the shape of the earth is not flat. Actually the shape of the earth is not flat, but it is like this, spherical, but it is spherical. So children, now they understood that the shape of the earth was not flat, it is spherical. This is spherical. So children, I hope you all have must have understood what is spherical shape and what is exactly the shape of the earth. So children, this was found by two explorers, Christopher Columbus and Ferdinand Magellan, that earth is not flat but it is round or spherical. Now people came to know that earth was not flat, it was round and spherical. Now children, now the next question arises, then what is the reason why the earth appears flat? If it is spherical children, we have just now read that the two explorers proved that the shape of the earth is spherical. Then what is the reason why earth appears flat? Children, when we see from the earth, standing on the earth, when we see all around us, we feel as if earth is a flat surface. So let us find out why it looks flat. So let us see the example, children. Take a marble, a ball and a pot. So children, we have taken a marble. Here we have, this one is marble, a ball and a pot. Children, all the three have varying size. Okay, all the three things have three different sizes. So children, we have taken marble, a ball and a pot. Now children, we have also taken three buttons. Children, Firstly we had taken a marble, a ball and a pot. Now we have taken 3 buttons. We have taken 3 buttons of same size or equal size. All the 3 buttons are of equal size. Children, can you see the buttons? Here are the 3 buttons and all these are of equal size. Now children, take these 3 buttons and lay it on the or place it on each of the things. For example, first as we had 3 buttons, one button we will lay on the marble. Children, here this button, this is first button, this will be laid on the marble, this button will be laid on the ball and this button will be laid on the pot. So children, let us see what happens. So children, here is the button, here is the button and here is the button. See children, on the pot, as the size of the pot is very big, the button is completely laid on the pot. So children, the button which was laid on the pot is completely laid on the pot. That means children, as the size of the pot is big, the button gets completely laid on the pot. So children, similarly with the earth children. So children, look at the pictures carefully. In the first picture, as the marble is small, we can see the button clearly. It is not able to lay, we are not able to lay the button properly on the marble as the size of the marble is small. But it is more properly laid on the ball than the button, than the marble. And when we look at the pot, it is still more properly laid on the pot. So children, the same happens with the earth. This is what happens with the earth. Children, as we know, earth is very big, and if we stand on the earth, we don't realize that it is round. Same as the button was laid on the pot, we also, when stand on the surface of earth, as it is very big, we are not able to find that it is round. So children, what do you find? We find that the button on the pot was laid completely. This is only because of the size of the pot. Children, same way, our earth on which we live is very big. Whatever appears on the earth surface, children, as I told you, this is the surface of the earth. This complete upper part of the earth is surface of the earth. Whatever appears on the surface of earth look very small. So the earth appear flat. So children, as we are very small as compared to the size of earth, when we stand on the surface of earth, we realize that the surface is flat. So children, this is the reason why even though the earth is spherical, it seems to be flat. Children, this is what the reason why even though the surface of even though the shape of the earth is spherical, it seems to be round and flat. So children, I hope you must have understood. So children, now we have understood the shape of earth, that the earth is spherical. Children, now we are going to learn rotation of earth. So here we are going to read about rotation of earth. What is this rotation of earth? So children, for reading rotation of earth, we have to understand exactly the shape and positioning of the earth. So children, the earth is spinning continuously. Children, what do you mean by spinning? Have you seen a top? Children, have you seen a top? Spinning top? लट्टू देखा है आपने? लट्टू, लट्टू को हम स्पिनिंग टॉप कहते हैं, ठीक है। जब हम उसमें धागा लपेटते हैं और अपने हाथ से धागे को खींचते हैं तो वो नीचे गिर करके स्टार्ट्स रोटेटिंग. सो चिल्ड्रन, दैट रोटेशन इज कॉल्ड स्पिनिंग. चिल्ड्रन, कैन यू स्पिन योर फिंगर all around? Yes, that is when you rotate your finger in round circular direction, it becomes spinning. So children, what is spinning? Let us see. So children, this is a spinning top. Children, this is spinning top. When you wrap this thread, this is string, children, the string when wrapped around the top and thrown on the floor, it starts rotating. So this is called spinning top. So children, why I am showing this to you? Because the earth also, so children, earth also rotates in the same manner as the spinning top rotates. So children, what is rotation? What is this rotation? Have you ever heard about this rotation? And what happens due to this rotation of earth? Let us see, children, what happens. Children, this is earth and we are going to read about the rotation of earth. Now children, this is the center of the earth. Can you see the center of the earth, children? Yes, this is the center of the earth. Now children, we have another line which is passing from the center of the earth. So children, here we can see an imaginary line. So children, here we can see this line. This line is a bit slant or tilted. Children, when we were reading about earth in our previous chapter, we had studied that earth is a bit tilted. Tilted का मतलब होता है टेढ़ा. तो चिल्ड्रन, जो अर्थ होता है वो थोड़ा सा टिल्टेड होता है. तो टिल्टेड होने के का मतलब है कि वो थोड़ा सा टेढ़ा होता है. सो चिल्ड्रन, एज वी कैन सी हियर a line passing from one point of the earth to another. So children, let us first understand what is this point. Children, here this point is nothing but this is North Pole, North, North Pole. This is North Pole and this point is South Pole, Pole, pole. So children, here at the top from where this line arises and it passes through the earth and comes down towards another point, the top from where it arises, this point is called North Pole, and the down at this bottom where it comes out is called South Pole. So children, this is an imaginary line. So children, what do you mean by imaginary? Children, कुछ चीज़ें होती नहीं हैं लेकिन हम सपोज करते हैं, हम इमेजिन करते हैं. So this is the line which is actually not there in the earth, but we imagine that there is a line which passes from North Pole to South Pole, which begins from the North Pole and comes out through the earth to the South Pole. So children, there is a line, imaginary line, which passes from one side of the earth to another from the center. This line is called imaginary line. So children, this imaginary line is nothing but the axis of earth. We call it as axis. So let us see children. This line is called axis. This is called the axis of earth. This is called the axis of earth. This axis is shown by the line. This dotted line is nothing but it is the axis of earth. Now this earth rotate on its axis, means जो ये अर्थ है अपने एक्सिस पे रोटेट करता है, गोल घूमता है. चिल्ड्रन, अगर हम अपने पैर को एक जगह करके और गोल गोल घूमेंगे बिना अपने पैर को इधर से उधर घुमाए, तो दैट विल बी वी कैन से दैट आई एम मूविंग ऑन माई एक्सिस. मीन्स हम अपने बॉडी के स्ट्रेट में along our body we are imagining that there is a line on which we are rotating. We keep on moving, means we start from one point and again come back to the same point. That rotation will be the rotation on my axis. If I rotate, that will be the rotation on my axis, and this rotation starts from west to east. ये rotation anti clockwise होता है. Means children, have you seen clock? घड़ी देखी है? घड़ी की सुई देखी है किस डायरेक्शन में जाता है? वो जाता है तुम्हारे 12 से 1 पे, 1 से 2 पे, 2 से 3 पे. अगर ये घड़ी की सुई 12 से 11 उल्टा चलना शुरू करे तो हम उसे एंटी क्लॉकवाइज कहेंगे. और अगर वो 12 से 1, 1 से 2 मीन्स इट स्टार्ट मूविंग फ्रॉम 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3 as it moves and completes 1 hour. That movement of the hands of the clock is called clockwise direction. लेकिन अगर हम उसके उल्टे opposite direction में rotate करेंगे तो that is called anti clockwise. So the movement of earth is anti clockwise. So children, the movement of the earth is anti clockwise. Anti clockwise. ठीक है, एंटी क्लॉक होता है इसका मूवमेंट, एंड इट रोटेट्स फ्रॉम वेस्ट टू ईस्ट. चिल्ड्रन, जो यहाँ पे एक एंगल फॉर्म होता है, दिस एंगल, जो सरफेस से एक एंगल फॉर्म होता है, इट इज़ 23.5 डिग्रीज. जो अर्थ के टिल्ट की वजह से देर इज़ अ एंगल फॉर्म्ड बिटवीन द एक्सिस ऑफ द अर्थ एंड द सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ. दिस एंगल इज़ कॉल्ड, this angle is 23.5 degrees. Children, as we know, due to this rotation, what happens children? When earth rotates on its axis and it completes its one rotation, it causes day and night. So children, हम एक दिन complete करते हैं by one rotation of earth. अगर earth अपने खुद के rotation में मीन्स अपने एक्सेस पे रोटेट करके एक जगह से शुरू करके फिर उसी जगह पे शाम को आता है, तो इट कम्प्लीट्स वन रोटेशन. एंड फॉर कम्प्लीटिंग दिस वन रोटेशन, हाउ मच टाइम इट टेक्स? इट टेक्स 24 hours. सो चिल्ड्रन, दिस 24 hour इज इक्वल टू 1 day. सो चिल्ड्रन, बिकॉज ऑफ द रोटेशन ऑफ अर्थ ऑन इट्स ओन एक्सेस, वी हैव डे एंड नाइट. सो चिल्ड्रन, let us understand this with the figure. This is the axis of earth through along which it rotates. This is north pole and this is south pole. Now children, this much you have understood. This is imaginary line. Actually there is no line, but we imagine that there is a line. This is called axis. This is called the axis of earth. This is called the axis of earth. So children, this line is an imaginary line. मतलब हम समझते हैं कि there is a line, actually there is no line. So this line is imaginary line through on which earth rotates, and this is north pole and this is south pole. So children, This is an imaginary line and this one is an imaginary line. इसे कहते हैं imaginary line. Or the earth rotates on this imaginary line. This is called axis of earth. It's keep on rotating or spinning. Spin करता है, जैसे कि top spins on its axis. Similarly, earth also spins on its axis, and this axis is nothing but an imaginary line. And because of this rotation, children, look here, this is sun. As we can see in the picture, this is sun. So children, this is earth's rotation. Earth is rotating and it takes how much time to complete a rotation? It takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. Means we complete one day. So children, here we can see the sun. This is sun, this is sun, and this is earth, and it is rotating. So children, it is rotating on its axis. Now this rotation is completed, one rotation is completed in 24 hours. Matlab it completes one day, is equal to 1 day. When it completes one rotation, we complete 1 day. Now children, here the rotation is from west to east. So children, this is west, and this is east. The rotation of earth is from west to east. So children, the rotation of earth is from west to east. Now here, this is the sun rays. Children, you can see here, these are the sun rays. When the earth rotates, the rays, this is the center of the earth. So the sun rays coming to the earth, the part of the earth which is facing the sun is day, and the part of the earth which is back, this side, this is night. Let us see. So children, this is day. Here we can see the part of the sun which is facing, this is facing sun. So this is day. This part is day, and this part is night. So children, the part of the sun which is facing sunlight, which is facing sun, is day, and the part of the earth which is completely dark is night. Have you understood, children? So we have 24 hours. Out of 24 hours, 12 hours is day and the remaining 12 hours is night. Now children, suppose here it is in the here the countries which are facing the sun is having day. So here the countries which are facing darkness will have night. So children, this happens only because of the rotation of earth on its axis. So children, this earth rotates on its axis, and this rotation is called, because of this rotation we have day and night. So children, thank you for today. We will continue the chapter in our next session.